Good morning. Today it is on how to change a Toyota coil socket because it gets weakened most times and get broken. You can see it. This is broken and we have to replace it with this. Most times people will decide to cut the wire. I just finished changing this also. You can see how neat is this. In fact, the broken part is still in the coil for you to know that we just changed it. So I will do this for us to see, and this is the one I want to replace it with. Instead of cutting the wire, you can just you pull the plastic, you can get something like this. I just did we call it a binding wire. Yeah, most times it is used in the construction sites. Welder uses it. So you just get it and use an hammer to strike the mouth and you make it sharp like this. So you use it in form. Actually, there's a particular small screwdriver you can also use, but I think this is a handmade. You can easily make it out for yourself. So you pull out the socket on top of the socket, yeah, or let me say plastic on top of the socket rather. So you can see it's very easy. So you pull it out like this. You just put it somewhere, and what you do next is now when you look inside, there's a particular key inside the socket. You see it. You push it backward like this, and you pull the socket, the pin. Let me call the pin out. Excuse me. I think this got broken, but you can still use it um, since the other part are still there. So you make sure you do the 4 in number. The socket is bad. It can still be used since we still have the other key because Toyota made it possible in order for us to use 2 keys for the socket. So after pressing this out, now you can see we have the socket is almost complete, ready. I call it socket because the other one is the pins. It's the pin. Most times, if not for the fact that this one is a little bit rigid, like it's burnt, they come out easily. You can see it came out easily. So from there, you will now start removing this and replacing it one by one. You can see it's the same image. Now start remove one. You can see how this one is breaking. I think this one is still better than this, even though this one is a little bit effective. Now start putting it one by one here. Remove the second one here, or you can make sure the one you are removing is the same thing as the way you are putting it over here. And there's something I also like to chip in, but that might be in my next video on how to be sure that you are right concerning where you are placing the socket, where you are placing the pin rather. Sorry, I think it's the pin, but that will be done in the next video. But as you can see, this one has come in perfectly okay. So you cannot put this plastic, put down this plastic in, and you have it this way. You immediately put this in, you can see now you have your socket back. So, and the next thing you do, just make sure you remove this one, the socket, and you keep in, as you can see, as we clean in these ones. So you just keep in after cleaning this, then it enters fit perfectly. Be careful when you remove this thing. I think that will be done in my next video. How we do that.